Good evening, Black and Married with Kids. I am so excited to be with you all on this amazing Tuesday, doing an amazing Tuesday takeover on this page. So I want to thank Lamar and Ronnie for allowing me, Ariel Fuller, the co-owner of Dunamis Women Enterprise, where you normally see my mom on Tuesdays here for the Black and Married with Kids takeover, but today I am standing in the gap for her. So together we guide women of faith through spiritual mentorship, prayer, and coaching so they can experience emotional healing and transform their life and relationships through the power of God. So I want to thank Lamar and Ronnie from having me on here. Hello from Tulsa, Oklahoma. Thank you guys for tuning in. This is going to be an awesome takeover. So please share this on your page. If you have godly women, if you have women of faith that you are connected to, share this, because I'm about to tell you all 6 breathtaking words that every man should be saying about the godly woman in his life. And I want to know if you are ready to receive these 6 breathtaking words, because I promise you, if you are a woman, a man should be saying this about you. If you believe in God, a man should be saying this about you. If you are looking for marriage, a man should be saying this about you. If you are already married, your husband should be saying this about you. So please know that I'm about to release to you all these words. Hello, Angela. Hello, Tara. Hello, Krista. Please share this. Tell me where you're from. I'm here all the way in Chicago, Illinois. So I really want to know where you guys are tuning in from as well as we get ready for this live today. So I'm going to start off really strong with you all, because I know some of you guys are tuning in because you want to know what these words are. And so when I give you these words, I want you to really ask yourself critically, has anyone ever said that about me? Has any man in my life said this about me? And I want you to think about yourself as a woman, as a godly woman, and the men that you have interacted with. Hello, Dwayne. Hello, Lisa. Tune in from Las Vegas. Please share this. Like I said earlier, if you know a godly woman, please share this, because women, you guys are going to be transformed by these words. Men, I hope that you say these words to a woman one day. I hope you could say these words to your wife one day. I hope you're already saying these words that I'm about to tell you all. So again, my name is Ariel with Dunamis Women Enterprise. Hello, Sheila from South Carolina. And I'm so excited to be here tonight on Black and Married with Kids. So before I get started, before I share you all these words, I'm going to read you all this story of the words that this man has said about a woman. And I want you all to just listen to me as I'm saying this story and just follow along with the words that this man has said to esteem the woman in his life, okay? And so here is the words of this amazing man esteeming this powerful woman within his life. Hello from Michigan, how are you? So here goes. It says, "It is like a sound that I have never heard before. The sound is similar to a thunderstorm far off but coming towards you. It starts with slight rumblings but gradually gaining momentum every second to where the slight rumblings become thunderous. They are so thunderous that you can feel your soul stirring with every clap of thunder. This is the sound of a prayer coming from a powerful woman. When she prays, it literally sounds like thunder to me, because she can quickly tap into a realm of intercession while strategically putting fear in demons and on the run. God has placed her in my midst to strategically slay demons via spiritual warfare. See, we are at a war with a real devil that will go to any means to destroy families, visions, and more importantly, our souls. It is time out for women to stop praying for cars, rent, spouses, while the enemy is still running rampant. See, stop praying for those things and learn how to war in the spirit for the things that will naturally just come. You see, whether you like it or not, the reality is that we all have demons to fight, and we need to know how to fight them in order to win. We as men see women in social media fight where they are just swinging with their eyes closed, and guess what? The enemy is winning battle after battle against you because you are fighting in this manner. You are swinging with your eyes closed, and you are literally just wearing yourself out. We do not need cookie cutter prayers, but as men, we need women to pray with power on purpose. These are the words by a powerful man who is proclaiming to women what it is that men actually need. And so this man who said these words was my stepdad, y'all. This man was my stepdad. And he said these words about my mom. And these words stuck with me all the days of my life that he said about the godly woman that I knew within my life who was his wife. And no longer are they married anymore, but he still looks at this woman in this way. So here's the 6 breathtaking words that every man should be saying about the godly woman in his life. Here are the words. It says, a man should say, my woman is a prayer warrior. Not my woman is fine. Not my woman is smart. Not my woman got all the money in the world. But my woman, the woman that I chose in my life, is a prayer warrior. I want you all to ask yourself, has any man ever said that about you? Comment below. Say yes or no. Just be honest. Has any man ever said that about you? I know we want men to adorn us in our beauty. I know we want men to say how, amazing we are. But if you are a godly woman, just be honest. Has any man ever said that to you? And if you're a man that's watching you, I want you to comment below. Have you ever said that to a woman? Let me see the comments. Just be honest. Because I want to know, has anyone ever said that about you? And here's the important thing. Yes, you said yes, they have said that about you. And men, comment below. Have you ever said this about a woman? Leah, she said yes, they have said this about me. Katrina, they said yes, absolutely. You've heard a man say this. Ray said yes. So some women have heard this, but some women have not heard this. And some women are fighting every day with their eyes swinging closed, y'all. I mentor Mary. You said no. Thank you for your transparency. You said it about your mother, Jared. Yes, Aaron. You said awesome. Yes, and some people have said this about their mother, and people hear them. You pray in your sleep. But I mentor many kids, and a lot of kids in Chicago. Not all, y'all. Chicago don't have a bad rep, but there are kids in Chicago and kids everywhere who fight. All right. And I tell my kids all the time, I say, y'all so funny because I love fighting. I love fighting and the skill of fighting, and I love boxing and all this different stuff. And it's so funny when I see kids fight and they just go into a fight and they be like, and their eyes be closed. And you be like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Right? If you're just tuning in, I'm going to go back to the scenario. I am talking about the 6 breathtaking words that every man should say about a godly woman. And my name is Ariel, and I'm the co-owner of Dunamis Women Enterprise with my mom, Dee Collins, where we got women of faith through spiritual mentorship, prayer, and coaching. And so as you're just joining in, I just read something from a powerful man that esteemed a woman about being a prayer warrior. And so the 6 breathtaking words that every man should be saying about the woman in his life is, my woman is a prayer warrior. And I'm going to go into why a man should be saying this, so please stay tuned with me. Don't log off. Please share this with a couple of people as well as you're tuning in. But I asked everyone, has anyone ever said this about you? If you're a woman, has a man ever said this about you? Put yes or no. And if you are a man, have you ever said this about a woman? So please comment below and stay with me, all right? So as I said, a lot of people, my kids are fighting in this way, and I'm like, you guys are not fighting. And so women, this is kind of what we do spiritually, right? We just kind of go throughout the motions and we fight in many different ways, and we're swinging with our eyes closed. We don't even know how to hit the direct target of where we need to go, because the truth of the matter is that when you fight, you are not fighting for play, you are fighting to kill. I'm going to say that again. When you fight, even in the spirit, even in the natural, you are not fighting for play, you are fighting to kill. You are not putting up your dukes. You are not fighting because you want to just play and just have a good fight. That's what the MMA people do, okay? That's what other people do. You are fighting because you have something to destroy. You have something to kill. If a man was coming behind you to rob you tomorrow, you are not going to fight him and play with him. You are going to try to kill him. All right? Y'all not going to play. So here's the thing. With the enemy, you are not fighting to play with him. You are not swinging with your eyes closed because you want to dance. You are trying to destroy and kill something. And so here's a lot of the reasons that women have told us in Dunamis Women of why they cannot pray, why they cannot find the time to actually pray. And so here's the thing. This is what women said. And I know some people like to say, well, maybe not every woman is a prayer person. Maybe not everyone's that good at prayer. Cut me the excuses, okay, women? If you're watching this, don't give me an excuse. If you are a godly woman, then you need to pray, okay? So here are 3 reasons why most women have told us that they cannot find or get in a place of prayer. Yeah, your wife is that, Marvin. Yes, and you need to start saying that to her. So here's the 3 reasons. 1, most women say they do not have the time. And the truth of the matter is, it's not a matter of the fact that you don't have time to pray. It's the fact that you're too consumed with your own life and the things that you want to do that you're not making the time. Okay? Because we cannot say that, oh, I don't have the time. We don't have the time to meet friends. We don't have the time to just go on maybe trips. But you're never going to tell God that I don't have the time to pray. Truth of the matter is, you're too consumed with what you want to do that you're not making the time. However, most people say they don't have the time. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with anything that I'm going to say today of why you cannot get to where you want to be. Okay? I'm just laying it out and being direct, as that if someone has not necessarily said these things in your life, if you have not started implementing these things in your life, these are just some of the 3 main reasons that people tell us, right? The second thing that women tell us is that they're not confident. They don't know exactly what to do. They don't know exactly what to say. They feel as if they're talking to someone that they can't even hear. And as godly women, we believe, but then when we enter into a place of prayer, we often feel like we're not confident. And most Christian women struggle with confidence. And so oftentimes why we get so consumed with our busy schedule and don't find the time to actually pray is because we feel more confident in what we can do. We feel more confident in running a business. We feel more confident in taking care of the kids. We feel more confident in cooking and cleaning, but we don't feel confident in coming into a place of God for the man in our lives. All right. And so this is the thing, is that, hi Linda, how are you? Hi Gina, thank you for tuning in. If you're just now tuning in, please share this on your page with any godly woman that needs to hear this for the men that are in their life. Okay. So 1 is like they feel like they're not confident. And 3, why most women cannot pray is because they're trying to be in control. And most times as women, as wives, even though I'm not a wife, but as a wife, you are still a woman, all right? So as women, we like to be in control of the things that we can actually handle. And so most of the times that why we cannot pray is because we don't know how to let go of control. See, we like to control the things that men are doing. We like to control the decisions that they're making. We like to control the moves that they make. We like to give them our opinion on things. And oftentimes we like to dictate some of their decisions. But truth of the matter is, God is the only person that could detour a man's decisions and get him to the destiny that he already planned for him, not what you already planned for him. But oftentimes as women, we like to control the things that men are actually doing. And we like to control what our kids do. All right. And I could say this even though I'm not a mom, but my mom has tried to often control or be my God. And that's what most women do, or mothers do, because they love that child. They birthed that child. They nurtured that child. But sometimes there's a balance of understanding that that child is not really yours. It's yours, but it still belongs to God. So oftentimes we like to control the men, we like to control the kids, we like to control the family and the dynamics that we can have. And oftentimes this hinders us as women of why we cannot enter into a place of prayer, because we are consumed with our schedules. We are not confident in when we come into the place of God to pray, and we like to be in control. And so when a man says these things about, you said the sound is gone. Can you guys hear me? So when a man says these things about, comment below if you can hear me or not. Say yes or no, because I want to make sure that you guys can be able to hear me. So if a man says these things about a woman, he is talking about a woman who, thank you for saying yes, who is not so consumed with herself, not so consumed with the things of this world. She is confident in who she is and who she was created to be as the woman. Because my mom has been on here teaching about the woman. And see, when you have a man in your life and he has chosen you as his wife, then he has said that you are the woman that is assigned for me to fight and to not just necessarily protect, because a man protects a woman, but protect through the power of prayer. He has chosen you, and so he wants a woman who is confident in who she stands and where she stands, because oftentimes if you're not confident, that things could just come to you left and right. And so when he says that my woman is a prayer warrior, he's talking about a woman who's not consumed with herself. He's talking about a woman who is confident, and he's talking about a woman who says that she is not in control, who knows that she's not in control, who does not try to be the God within her man's life, does not try to be the God within her children's life, but she goes to the God who is the God of everything. Okay? And so this is so important, because as women, I want a man to say this about me. I want a man that I meet as my future husband to say that my wife is a prayer warrior, that the woman that I chose is a prayer warrior. I don't want to put on this portray of running a faith-based business or company, and he says my woman just likes to be in control all the time. My woman is just prideful. My woman she just can't do anything, and she's too consumed with her schedule and her life. I don't want my future husband to say that about me. And you shouldn't want your husband, you shouldn't want the man that God has for you to say that about you. You should want him to feel confident and resting in who you are, okay? So here's 3 reasons. I just went over the 3 reasons of why most women say they can't. Okay, and if you're just now tuning in, I'm talking about the 6 breathtaking words that a man should say about the godly woman in his life. And I want to thank Lamar and Ronnie for having us here on the Takeover Tuesday. But I went over 3 reasons why most women say they can't. But here's the 3 reasons why you should, and why you need to take this shift that I'm about to tell you in a couple of minutes. So stay with me as we get to the end, because you are going to shift into a new realm if you want a man to say this about you. If you want God to say this about you. If you want to be confident in saying this about yourself. So here's why you should. 1, prayer is your ultimate way of protection. See, when you think about being in control, really, you cannot protect anything. You wish that you could run in front of a train and save your children, or save your man, or save the world. You wish that you can be the superhero, but the truth of the matter is we don't have that much power to protect everybody from danger. But we have to rest in knowing who does have the power to protect over things that we can't even see. And so when you say that I need to let go of control, but I need to enter into a place of protection, you're saying that I'm releasing my ability to think that I'm the main protector. I'm releasing my spirit of control. I'm releasing the things because I'm going to the ultimate protector of my family. I'm going to the ultimate protector of the man that God sent to me. I'm going to the ultimate protector of my children, because women, you don't own a man. You don't own your husband. You were assigned to him, but you don't own him. You are not the absolute protector of that man. And so when you go into this place and you say, this is why I should start being a prayer warrior, is because you know that through your prayers, you are being the direct transfer of protection, of asking God to be the ultimate protector of your life. Here's the second reason of why you should shift into this, and why you should want a man to say this, is because second, you could experience so much peace. Women, y'all know that we are rampant in our mind, Lord Jesus. We are in a place right now where our feelings are getting the best of us. And we are not experiencing a level of peace within. If you are still with me, say, Ariel, I'm still with you. Say you're still with me. I see you all commenting. I see you all below. But please say that you're still with me. Because we as women have to find a place of peace. And this day and age, God does not need you in your feelings. A man doesn't need you in your feelings. Your children don't need you in your feelings. They need you on your face. They need you praying. They need you knowing that they can trust the protection that you are putting around them. See, my stepdad said these words that I read to you all. Thank you all for still being with me, Katrina and Kimberly and Nancy. See, I read these things that my stepdad said about the woman, but it's not just about a man saying these things, because I could also concur that I, as a daughter, have said these things about my mom. Someone commented on here earlier and said that I said these things about my mother. I have said these things about my mom. Think about your children. If you have children, you should want your children to say these things about you. They don't need you all up in your feelings. They need to say that, my mom, I saw her. I witnessed her. I woke up hearing the thunder coming through her words. And she was at such a level of peace that it put me in a state of peace. I want y'all to understand that. You need to be so much in the presence and the peace of God that it puts everyone connected around you in peace. because we all have our own struggles. We all have the things that we're battling with. Whether your kids are 3, whether your kids are 7, whether your kids are 25, whether your man has been married for 10 years to 5 years, everyone has their own battles. And so when you are at peace, everyone else around you is at peace. What are the 6 words again? The 6 words again. Someone comment below if you know what these 6 words are. The 6 words is that my woman is a prayer warrior. A man should be saying that about you. All right? That's what they should be necessarily saying. My woman is a prayer warrior. Not the woman in my life is a praying woman. Look, it's a key word of that word warrior. I want y'all to understand that. That warrior is not just there just to be there. It's a key reason why I'm saying warrior, and that's why I want you all to stick to the end, because that's so important. But like I said, it brings you to a place of peace. And so the last thing of why you should enter into this place, why you should experience this shift, why men should be saying this about you is that, one, when you get into this place, you can experience a level of prosperity like never before. And like my stepdad said in this message, prosperity is not just praying for cars and clothes and houses and jobs and the things that we want and the goals to be accomplished, but prosperity goes beyond that. It goes beyond the tangible. It goes beyond just things that you can touch, things that are only here for you while you're on this earth. Prosperity lives after you have even left this earth. See, when a woman could be a prayer warrior, you don't know how long you're going to be living. And so when you leave this earth, you should be leaving something left within your children. I tell my mom all the time, I can never compare while you're living, and even while maybe she's gone, to the ultimate level of prayer that you have set an example for in my life. But you gave me something to strive for, something that I can seek, something that I can be there. Yes, Ronnie, you said your wife is a black queen. Something that you can be there, that I can reach. And so that is the full prosperity in the promises of God. And so when you learn how to position yourself this way, you will start to experience that prosperity within your life. Prosperity not just being, like I said, the tangible things, but if there's things that your kids are going through and you're saying, God, I really want these things to shift in their lives. See, that's prosperity. That's answered prayers. And that is why we're going to offering you all to join my mom as she teaches this workshop, how to pray and get results. Because as women, we want to see results. We want to see things happen. That's why we get so much into control, because we want the best for everybody around us. We want the best for the men in our lives. We want the best for our children. We want the best for everyone that's connected to us. And that's why we get so consumed with our schedules and trying to do everything. That's why we get into so much of a level of control. But the truth of the matter is that we're not getting results. We're not getting results just by the might of our own hands. And so in this workshop, I'm going to drop the link below. We at Dunamis Women have workshops, and we are hosting this workshop on Saturday, September 8th from 8 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. entitled How to Pray and Get Results. And my mom is going to teach you as a woman how to position yourself in a place where the things that I'm talking about, so that you can start praying to get results for not just yourself, but for your family, for your life, for your legacy, for your children, for your visions that you have that's connected to you, but how to enter into a place of prayer so that you can see results in your life. You can see things actually change. So I want you to go to this link. It's bit.ly/D as in dog, W as in woman, the word workshops, all lowercase. bit.ly/DW workshops with the S at the end. And I want you to go there and I want you to look at that workshop, how to pray and get results, women, because every man should be saying these 6 words about you. Every person, every child should be saying these words about you. Your children should be saying these words about you. The men in your life, your brothers, your sons, your friends, your cousins, your uncles, they should be saying this about you, because you have a certain place within the presence of God that your prayers have power. So I want you all to learn how to pray and get results in your life. And I promise you that as you take this class, as you go through this shift, as you go through this transformation, they're going to start saying this about you with grace with smiles, with love. And even if people are saying about this about you right now, you're never in a place where you can't keep learning. Okay? You're never in a place where you can't keep growing. See, don't ever get comfortable with God to think that you know him enough that you can't grow anymore. You can't grow any further. You can't go any deeper. God is forever taking you in levels. He loves you. But in this season, y'all know y'all been hearing the song Level Up by Sierra. He needs you to start leveling up. He says, I love you, but I don't want you to get comfortable with me. I don't want you to get comfortable where you are. I want you to go to a new level. Go to a new level. And that's what I want you all to do. So going to this workshop, signing up for this workshop, you are going to go to another level in your prayer life. So I want to thank you guys for joining me on this Facebook Live Takeover. I want you to share this before you get off. If you enjoyed it, comment below and say, I enjoyed it, Ari. Thank you for being on here because I enjoyed you all too. I want to thank Lamar and Ronnie for having us on here with Black and Married with Kids, my mom, Dee Collins, and myself here at Dunamis Women, where we are a mother-daughter duo, a dynamic duo, guiding women of faith through spiritual mentorship, prayer, and coaching as they experience healing within their soul to transform their life and relationships through the power of God. So thank you, Katrina, for watching. Thank you so much. Please, please, please share this and get the replay. Thank you, Linda. I enjoyed you all too. I enjoyed your comments. Thank you, Sheila, for being on here with me. Thank you, guys. Please go sign up for the workshop. It's this Saturday. Make sure you go get registered for it. Thank you, Gina. I appreciate seeing you all as well. And I pray that you guys were blessed. I pray for your obedience, that you continue to be obedient in everything that you all are doing in your lives. And hopefully I see you all on another Takeover Tuesday. But next week you will see my mom as well, and I will hope to come on here again and to bless you all with another amazing message. So thank you, Nancy. I enjoyed you too. Thank you, Marvin. I'm glad that you guys enjoyed it and that it was great. So have a good rest of your Tuesday, and I'll see you later. And thank you, Lamar and Ronnie. Go sign up for the workshop, and I'll put the link below.